We've all been there. Your teacher assigns you peer review. Your eyes roll. You groan internally, or maybe externally. Ugh. You hope you get paired with a friend or someone who actually tried. Well, have no fear. Shh, feedback is here. What is shh, you ask? Specific, helpful, honest feedback. For the first task this week, you will be given 7 questions on EduFlow. These questions will be introduced later in the video. For each question, just remember, specific, helpful, honest. Shh. And isn't shh feedback the type that you want as a writer? Let's take a look at some non-shh feedback. I like your thesis. This is well done. I don't understand. Now, let's take a look at some shh feedback. Your thesis is clearly worded. I can clearly tell what your essay will be about based on what you wrote. Great word choice. Your words make sense and are easy to understand. This is unclear. I'm not sure what you're trying to say about this piece of evidence. Can you connect this to your thesis? Your claim lacks a strong verb. You make a strong interpretation, but your phrasing could be stronger. Whenever you're writing feedback, just think, would I want this feedback? If the answer is no, make it better. If the answer is shh. Now that you understand shh, specific, honest, helpful, let's take a look at the questions you will be asked when examining your peers' work on EduFlow. The first question, are there errors with MLA formatting? If yes, what are they? If no, just write a nice comment for the required comment, like, good job. Does all of the evidence have a parenthetical citation with line numbers? Remember, parenthetical means parentheses. So if you went back to the poem, could you tell where this person got their piece of evidence? Does the thesis statement respond to the prompt by clearly identifying 2 traits of the speaker's attitude? If yes, state the traits. If no, explain why it is unclear. Is each commentary section or explanation box 2 or more complete sentences? All you have to say is yes or no. Does the commentary or explanation, remember these are the same thing, you might also hear me refer to it as reasoning. Does the commentary or explanation provide a precise and insightful connection between the evidence and the thesis? If yes, explain what is successful. If no, give a precise piece of feedback on one specific box. Think about how well you understand this writer's interpretation of the speaker. What is one piece of specific and helpful feedback you would give to this writer? Even if you think their writing so far in this organizer is really good, get specific. Shh. Could they change the structure of the sentence? Could they change their word choice? The more specific, the better. Lastly, what is one piece of positive praise you would give to this writer? Think about what they have done well and be specific. Is their style easy to understand? Do they present interesting traits? Is their evidence purposeful and concise? Is there a certain word or phrase that really caught your eye? And these are just some examples, but give this writer a specific shout out, something that's going to make them feel good when they go back and look at their feedback. And now some final words of advice. Peer review is not just for your peers. It is for you as well. Peer review makes you think critically about many ways in which writers can make successful and unsuccessful choices. You will naturally think about your own writing as you look at the writing of others. And remember, don't be too hard on people. This is a safe space to learn, to try things out, and we rarely do things well on the first, second, or even third try. We've all been away from the writing process for a while, and be kind to one another. And always remember, that was creepy, dude.
A student of error who can only prevail, 'cause learning is trying and trying is hard. When it feels like falling's gonna tear you apart, but now I'm ready to win.